One of the key benefits of an L therapist and the focus of an L therapist is to be on the present, to focus you in the present moment, not so much into the story of your past or future. And the way we do this is through the breath. And by altering the breath, we can either create calm or we can bring up some emotional energy, which then you can process. Psychotherapy and life coaching are a little bit like, not always, but often, hitting a tree with a dull hammer. So you're making a little progress and you have some splinters falling off. With L therapy, you're sharpening the axe. So initially, it doesn't seem like you're doing very much. All you're doing is breathing and being present. If you have an addiction to your story, which most people do, about how great or terrible you are, about how you have to defend something or attain something, then all this breathing and reference to the 7 stages in life and being present will seem like weaning you off that addiction, and you may not like it so much. But what we're doing here is we're sharpening the axe. So then what begins to happen is the story is going to impact you less. You'll be present more. You'll have greater clarity, and you'll have greater wisdom. Which makes it really delightful for me to promote it, because what we're doing is we're promoting a methodology which I feel, in most cases, not every single case, but in most cases, can be more effective than life coaching and psychotherapy. Those approaches are often fixating you on how you can make your story better. This person in your life did you wrong, and now you need to learn to be without them, or you need to cope with them, or you need to come up with techniques, or you need to prove them wrong, or blah, 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 blah. And times, yeah, that's fine. Go ahead and do that. But to me, it's pulling the weeds at the top. The roots are still there, because you may have dealt with that particular person or that particular threat to your identity, but you haven't transcended the identity. You haven't transcended your need for other people to be a certain way. By being present, by dropping the story, by not being attached to the identity, by using the breath. This is a diaphragmatic breath, bringing the oxygen down to your stomach, down to your heart. You are able to address life in a much different way. And I have many videos online that you can watch and listen to. And I have guided meditations as well. The best way to do this, of course, is to contact me and either hire an L therapist, become an L therapist yourself. Because the videos can only take you so far. The breath, the calming breath, the abdominal breath that's pushing your abdomen down, your stomach comes out. And that's what lets the oxygen fill your cavity, your lower lungs, where the actual area is. Top lungs are very thin, and it's very heady energy. You want to be more heart and gut energy. But in sessions, we do that largely through the nose. There is a way to do it through the mouth as well. And you may have heard of the 3-part breath. And so in the 3rd part of the breath, you can actually do a forceful exhalation. You're exhaling the carbon dioxide. That's what causes the symptoms or the syndrome known as hyperventilation, which is not a problem. Yes, you may have to sit down or lie down so you don't faint. And if it's resulting in painful tetanus in the fingers, you do want to go back to the nose breathing. And you also don't want to do this without me there or someone there who can help you and is not going to judge you and who's going to be supportive of you. But anyway, the idea is that we go to the mouth, and that's what allows the more emotional energies that have been stored since birth.